My name is Abubele Warapaka. Do you love and care about Rstv State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. Rstv News is live on Facebook at RSTVCH22 online. Click that notification bell so you can get live feed. Now details of news making the rounds this hour. Rstv State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, has offered to collaborate with the state government in the promotion of peaceful coexistence of residents for businesses to thrive. Chairman of the union, Comrade Paul Bazia Nsane, made the promise during the union's courtesy visit to the Secretary to the State Government, Benimo Frederick Anabraba, in his office in Port Harcourt. Melvin Jackson was there.
Comrade Paul Bazia Inase said the visit also served as an opportunity to introduce the new executive to the SSG and discuss issues affecting journalists in the state. The NUJ chairman highlighted the deplorable state of its secretariat and urged the government to assist in revamping the facility. He also expressed the union's commitment to promoting professional journalistic practices as he enjoined the state government to invest in the green economy in the state's numerous areas of tourist attractions.
Because we need effective collaboration of the government, especially your office, to ensure full participation of line ministry, like Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Works, and so on, so that in the summit they will also make presentations and they will also show areas that we have strength and areas where we can have partners that will come to invest. Measures should be put in place to mitigate the hardship the people will encounter. We have also seen response and the silting of our canals and drain from the government. We also equally call on the State Assembly and the rest of them to cooperate with the government. We are beginning to see the cooperation from local government as the governor moves around. We are seeing the local government also cooperating with that. So it's a plus for us. On our own part, we can assure you that we are changing the communication narrative.
Responding, the SSG assured the union of the state government supports and promised to work in synergy with the union to address concerns raised. He urged the union to beef up its reportage in order to put the state in a positive light.
But you also have an obligation to promote morality in society, and be able to speak out, even where government is going wrong, be able to advise government. It is not all criticism that is bad. It is the way you put it. You have a right to criticize government policy. It's your civil responsibility. Because if you do not, the government will not know where it's going wrong or what the people are feeling about its policy. We'll continue to work with NUJ for the peace, progress and development of Rivers State.
Melvin Jackson, Rstv News.
Academic staff of Ignatius Ajuru University of Education have been exposed to the importance of artificial intelligence in their daily lives at a conference with the theme, Artificial Intelligence and National Development in 21st Century Nigeria. Chairperson of the Academic Staff Union of the university, Professor Ikaite Eku, said the conference is intended to buttress the place of AI in societal growth and national development. Emmanuel Iminyono takes it from here.
According to Professor Epu, the 2025 Maiden Conference aims to provide valuable platforms for scholars, policymakers, and industry practitioners to share ideas, present research, and chart pathways towards an AI-driven all-round economy. She emphasized that the meeting is not only to discuss technology, but to reflect on the future of the nation, one increasingly defined by innovation, data, and intelligence systems. Professor Ekpo further noted that artificial intelligence, once considered a distant concept, has now become one of the most transformative forces of our time, influencing sectors such as healthcare, finance, education, and agriculture.
The opportunity lies in using AI as a tool to accelerate sustainable development, improve governance, and empower our people. Our universities have a critical role to play in this transformation. As citadels of learning and research, they must lead in producing knowledge, skills, and ethical frameworks required to develop and display AI responsibly.
Acting Vice Chancellor of the Ignatius Ajuru University of Education, Professor Okechukwu Onuchukwu, represented by Professor Kingdom Oji, commended ASU for playing a vital role as the voice of intellectual integrity and academic excellence in the institution. He noted that the conference reaffirms that legacy, urging participants to apply the knowledge gained from the event to advance development.
What you have noticed is the fact that this proprietary knowledge-based economy has the capacity to boost economic growth and development through AI and also sustain good governance in silent sectors such as industrialization, development of critical infrastructure, provision of food security, and great opportunities for the long and inclusive learning.
The keynote speaker, Professor Akpan Bush, represented by Professor Aniekam Brown, along with lead paper presenter Professor Ugochukwu Onyebinama and Associate Dean, Faculty of Humanities, Dr. Ugochukwu Nwombo, highlighted the significance of integrating artificial intelligence into agriculture. They explained that AI revolutionizes agriculture through smart solutions that enhance productivity and sustainability. According to them, AI algorithms can analyze soil health, weather patterns, and crop conditions to optimize planting schedules and irrigation needs, which data-driven approach promotes better resource management and higher yields. Emmanuel Emenyono, Rstv News.
Subsequent action. The development comes barely 5 days after the Senate approved another of Tinubu's requests, a $2.847 billion external borrowing plan, including a $500 million debut sovereign sukuk aimed at financing the 2025 budget deficit and refinancing Nigeria's maturing Eurobonds. Again, the Senate on Wednesday received the interim report of its ad hoc committee investigating crude oil theft in the Niger Delta and made fresh concerns that Nigeria may have lost more than $300 billion in unaccounted crude proceeds over the years due to alleged collusion, poor industry oversight, and entrenched sabotage networks. The committee, chaired by Senator Ned Nwoko, was set up earlier this year to probe the persistent theft of crude oil, bunkering operations, illegal export networks, and alleged compromises within regulatory and security systems, a crisis long blamed for dwindling production and Nigeria's failure to meet OPEC output quotas. Presenting the interim findings, Nwoko disclosed that the committee uncovered systemic irregularities, poor measurement standards, and weak enforcement across the petroleum value chain, and advised the federal government to equip security agencies with modern surveillance technology, including unmanned aerial vehicles to monitor pipelines and export routes. It also called for the establishment of a maritime trust fund to enhance maritime security, infrastructure, and interagency intelligence operations. The preliminary document, which runs into about 40 pages, lays out proposed reforms and urgent actions. The Nigeria Immigration Service, also called NIS, will soon introduce a single travel emergency passport, a new biometric travel document designed to help Nigerians abroad whose passports are expired, lost, or stolen return home securely and verifiably. Controller General of Immigration, Kemi Nana Nandap, disclosed this during the joint thematic meeting of the Khartoum, Rabat, and Niamey processes held in Abuja, which Nigeria co-hosted with the governments of France. This is contained in a statement issued by the Service Public Relations Officer Akinshola Akinlabi on Wednesday. According to Nandap, the step will replace the current emergency travel certificate as part of NIS's ongoing reforms aimed at strengthening identity management and border governance frameworks in line with global best practices. You're watching news coming from Rstv Television at this hour. Do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. It is a task we must accomplish. Don't forget to click the notification bell on Facebook at RSTVCH22 Online and on YouTube at Rstv Online so you get live news straight from the studios. Coming up, longest government shutdown in United States enters day 36. And in sports, CAF expands WAFCON to 16 from 12 teams. Details of these and more are coming if you keep us company as we return from the break. Stay with us.
Break time is the right time to re-energize. It's that break time energy that helps keep your champ in the game.
Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Alright everyone, no put your ears, make we talk. Shots my teeth fresh now, but you know, I beg no be slow. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath. Mom, it's your time to brush. Mama and Papa buy up, use up and shine your smile. No more cover mouth.
For weeks, across radios and timelines, we reminded Nigerians that your heart deserves action. Not tomorrow, but today. And when the call came, 10,370 registered, 5,250 were, 4,000 got their health checks done. All working for the same reason: to live, to love, to laugh. For over a decade, Power Oil has powered more than meals. We've conducted over 3 million free health checks across neighborhoods. We've supported life-saving heart surgeries through the Kano Heart Foundation. This year, we took it even higher. The Lagos skyline became our canvas. Our thank you to every Nigerian who has worked, cooked, danced, and cared. Because consistency builds trust, and trust powers change. Power Oil, certified healthy. Power Oil Light is certified fit. Together, we've made a choice that lets every heart thank you.
What wakes you up in the morning? Is it the sunrise? Is it the alarm? No. It's your dream that wakes you every day. It's what drives you like a powerful engine. That's why you start strong every day with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. You are on your hustle, and you won't stop until you succeed. Start strong, finish strong.
Banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email to protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunication infrastructure.
Natural sun-ripened yellow corn, individually whole-flaked to preserve its natural goodness. That's what makes Nasco cornflakes truly whole-flaked.
Alright everyone, no put your ears, make we talk. Shots my teeth fresh now, but you know, I beg no be slow. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world? For zero cavities and long-lasting fresh breath.
Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish your kids.
There'll be no more pain. There'll be no more shame.
The Omega Power Ministries, OPM Worldwide, presents a special pre-anniversary Dr. Jesus Night with Coconut. It is a night of power impartation. It is a night where God will arise in judgment and silence the voice of wickedness and also establish His justice in our lives. It is a night where the force of delay will be scattered and resistance broken. It is a night of divine encounter that will turn years of waiting into joyful fulfillment. It is a divine moment where heaven touches earth and destinies are shifted. Date: Friday, 31st October 2025. Time: 8 p.m. till dawn. Venue: OPM headquarters, Dr. Jesus City, Mbodo, Alo, River State, Nigeria. Come with your coconut and receive the power to finish strong.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Break time is the right time to re-energize. It's that break time energy that helps keep your champ in the game.
Milo, energy to go further.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Many thanks for joining me again for more reports. Mauritania's former president, Mohamed Ould Abdelaziz, has lost his final appeal of a 15-year prison sentence for corruption while in office. Abdelaziz was initially sentenced to 5 years in prison in 2023 after being found guilty of amassing assets and capital worth $70 million through illicit means. His lawyers argued that the trial was politically motivated, but a first appeal of his conviction was rejected in May 2025 and his sentence increased by 10 years. After seizing power in a 2008 coup, Abdelaziz was twice elected president and served from 2009 until 2019 when he stepped down. In 2021, he was charged with illicit enrichment, abuse of functions, influence peddling, and laundering, alongside 10 other prominent figures, including 2 former prime ministers. Since his conviction, he has been stripped of his assets and civic rights. The United States government's shutdown has entered its 36th day, making it the longest period of time the American government has been closed. The shutdown, which began 1st October, was prompted by the inability of Congress to agree to a new funding deal, leaving government workers without paycheck and millions of Americans without essential services. Democrats and Republicans have remained gridlocked for weeks without any signs of a compromise, though some glimmers of hope are beginning to show. The previous government shutdown record happened during Donald Trump's first term as president and lasted 35 days before it ended in 2019. Still from the foreign scene, at least 9 people have been killed when a UPS cargo plane crashed while taking off from an airport in Louisville, Kentucky on Tuesday evening, according to the state's governor. Earlier, Andy Beshear said the plane's 3 crew members were likely to be among the dead after the fright plane exploded as it departed Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport at around 17:15 local time. At least 11 other people were injured when the plane crashed, sending thick plumes of black smoke into the sky. Officials have warned that people suffered very significant injuries, and the incident and the death toll could increase. And now to sports. The Confederation of African Football, popularly called CAF, has announced the expansion of the Total Energies Women Africa Cup of Nations, WAFCON, from 12 to 16 teams, beginning with the 2026 edition scheduled to take place in Morocco from March 17 to April 3, 2026. In a statement released via its website on Wednesday, CAF said the decision aligns with its strategic vision to strengthen competitiveness and accelerate the development of women's football across the continent. According to the statement, based on the current FIFA Women's World Rankings, the top 4 teams from those eliminated in the final qualifying round, which included Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, and Egypt, have been selected to complete the list of participants. The already qualified 12 nations include Morocco, Zambia, Tanzania, Malawi, Algeria, Nigeria, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Kenya, Cape Verde, South Africa, and Senegal. The 2026 WAFCON will also serve as the African qualifier for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil. Meanwhile, Super Falcons head coach Justin Madugu has revealed that Spanish authorities are making efforts to convince Real Sociedad forward Edna Imade to represent Spain instead of Nigeria, a move that has delayed her debut for the 10-time African champions. In an interview with journalists, Madugu disclosed that several attempts were made to reach out to the player, but communication with her camp has remained unresponsive. The coach explained that efforts to connect through her agent and family began during her time at Granada, but despite using Nigerian players based in Spain to reach out, they received no feedback. Madugu confirmed that Imade holds a Nigerian passport, but insisted that Spain is making frantic efforts attempting to secure her allegiance. Born October 5, 2000 in Nigeria, the 25-year-old forward began her senior career in Spain with Malaga in 2019 before moving to Granada, spending 2 years with each club. Imade recently made headlines after scoring the decisive goal in Real Sociedad's 1-0 win over Liga F champions Barcelona, ending her 10-match winning run across all competitions. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build. Take her to greater heights, because it is a task you and I must accomplish. This news is telecast on Facebook at RSTVCH22 Online and on Facebook at RSTV Online. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you get our live feed. And also in the news, a recap of the major reports. River State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists has offered to collaborate with the state government in the promotion of peaceful coexistence of residents for businesses to thrive, as the union leadership pleaded for refurbishment of its secretariat. Senate has received the interim report of its ad hoc committee investigating crude oil theft in the Niger Delta amid fresh concerns that Nigeria may have lost more than $300 billion in unaccounted crude proceeds over the years due to alleged collusion, poor industry oversight, and entrenched sabotage networks. We had also reported that the Nigeria Immigration Service will soon introduce a single travel emergency passport, a new biometric travel document designed to help Nigerians abroad whose passports have expired or lost, and of course stolen, to return home securely and verifiably. And that's it from the news desk. Thanks for being a part of it. Have a beautiful evening.